Greetings. In this video we're going to look at duet number 4 on page 29 of the Christopher Parkening Classical Guitar Method Volume 1. I would encourage you to find a speed in which you can practice this without making mistakes. If you cannot follow a metronome at a speed as slow as 60 beats per minute, that's okay. I would encourage you to just focus on notes at that point. Once you can consistently find the notes, start trying to put in the timing as well. So think of it as two dimensions. We've got our pitch, which is up and down, and we've got our rhythm, which is left to right. Now, if you can only handle one at a time, that's okay. You could just play the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, on just one note. Or you could just play the pitches and not think of the rhythm. F, E, F, G, E, F, and so on. It's okay to strip it down like that as long as we do so in order to put it together later. But we need to lay a foundation of being able to identify these notes correctly on the first try and then play them with a solid rhythm. So I would encourage you to get this to the point where you can lock in with a metronome. Once you can do that, just give it time. It'll get faster and faster. In the recordings I will be providing, I will be playing this piece at 120 beats per minute. To take this piece to another level, I would encourage you to think in terms of gestures and phrases. So for example, this first 4 notes is basically a little gesture. And then the next 5 notes are the same gesture with a little pickup added to the front of it. E. So it's largely a repetition. So you might want to think of it in that way as you play it. You might create contrast between those two statements of that idea. Maybe playing loud, softer, and then on to a new place. So I would encourage you to really think about what are the phrases in this piece, what separates them, and where do they go? Sometimes they have a sense of direction to them. For example, the one that's an echo of the first phrase is more pointing backwards because it's largely an echo of it, whereas another phrase will lead into the next one quite naturally. I also love this duet because it does a great job of just taking 3 notes for the student and making it sound like real music that they're getting to play when they get the duet going. So I encourage you to really take the time to learn it. It's going to be great exercise for training your brain to find and catch these notes. Also, be sure to keep those fingers nice and close to their destinations. We don't have to move our hand at all. So just keep your index finger and your ring finger very, very close to the string. Close enough that you barely move to play the note, but far enough that you don't make any buzzing by playing the string. If we're very close, we can go very fast without having to worry about missing. And we can open up our hand and keep both of these fingers right next to where we want to play those notes. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that this is helpful.